You're accepting it. You're no longer playing a game or hanging around to beg for breadcrumbs. It's run its course. You've learned valuable lessons. And why would you go back to the same old, when you know the results, you know how the chips fall? Been there, done that. Has anything actually really changed? Is there evidence and proof of transformation? Nah. Nope. That person finds it so uncomfortable to be around you because you are this crystalline mirror, and you reflect back and reveal what's truly going on inside that person. You know who they authentically are. You know the genuine article. And it's so uncomfortable for them to be in your presence because they're on a track. They can't afford to sit down and look in your eyes. If they do that, they're going to see what's really going on inside them. They're going to have to remember who they are, where they've been, how far they've come. And they'll have to acknowledge that this is not, it's not what they signed up for. So you don't have to say anything, you don't have to do anything. In fact, probably a good time to pull back and give them some space so that they can digest that reflection, that truth that you are, just by being, just by existing, that you are showing them subtly without any intention. Because when you're an empath, you are a walking mirror, especially if you're a healer empath, especially if you're someone who has devoted their life in service to helping others. But what you'll find is, even those of you who are not necessarily in service actively, but you are helping people just by walking by existing, especially if you're a second wave volunteer. We have the first waves, the second waves, the third waves. Second waves are usually the crystals. Crystals, we're out here minding our own business, and blue rays will fall into this too. And just by living an honest life and not being fake and not trying to fit in, and just by doing your own little eccentric self things, it can trigger people. They get so frustrated being around you because it highlights the lack of authenticity in their own lives. It highlights where they're not showing up and following their heart. It's bloody uncomfortable to be around the likes of us high sensitives because we're feeling it all, we're seeing it all, and we're doing the work of digesting and metabolizing the frequencies. So people who have blinkers on and are just on the surface of life are going to be freaked out by your presence. It's just the way it is. And my battery's about to die. So, look, I am predicting that in the next few weeks, you're going to see a lot of drastic change with people. A lot of people are just going to have that light bulb moment. They're going to wake up and go, oh my God, I've been doing it all wrong. I've been living someone else's life. I'm in the wrong career. I'm studying the wrong degree. Like, there's going to be this massive wake-up call where people just go, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. This is not who I am anymore. And it's probably not who I ever was. There's a lot of programs being deactivated right now. Just saying. So, you're going to see a lot of deactivations. A lot of bombs go off as people reveal their true selves, as the Clark Kents come out of the closet and open up their shirt with their big S Superman on their chest and they say, there's someone I forgot to be. I have to be Superman. I'm not here to be Clark Kent. I've been playing it small. So you're going to see a lot of that in different ways with people. You're going to have a lot of unexpected visitations and visions and phone calls and text messages from people saying, there's someone I have to be. I'm hearing George Michael's Freedom 90 song. There's someone I forgot to be. The true me. So be kind. Go easy. Go gentle. Be gentle. Be gentle. Have compassion. There's a lot of shifts happening right now, right into February, March. Exactly. The Tower. You couldn't make it up, guys. The Tower. Like, this is so perfect for whoever I'm reading for, the shift in the timeline that I'm picking up on right now. Always expect the unexpected. Collapse, upheaval, destruction, foundational shift. Oh, I think I'll call this video Foundational Shift. Reality check, ambition, adversity. Seek for change and options, investigation and willpower. Couldn't have said it better. Oh, the devil. The devil. Being addicted and bonded to something that has overpowered you, dominated you, and has enslaved you. What does the word addicted come from? Addiction comes from addictus, Latin for being a slave. Breaking the bonds of this enslavement. Look at the couple, they're chained to the devil, okay? You are only limited by what you believe is possible. Bondage, materialism, obsession, chains, shadow, self, repression, powerlessness, responsibility and balance, harmony and alignment. People are waking up to where they've been tied down, where they've been bondaged, where they've been barricaded and limited. And it could be their marriage, it could be their college course, it could be a job. People are going, oh my God, my life is at such a point. How much longer am I going to play this game? The Six of Cups. Looking at the past. Soulmated connections. Remembering who you really are. Childhood. The child you, the innocent, carefree child you, is the real you. The one that existed before this bondage, before this tower, before the trauma. Who were you before the trauma? That's what you're waking up to now. And the trauma that activated programs is being deactivated so that you can remember and smell the roses again, smell the flowers of your childhood self, your true inner child. Reach out to others with love and compassion. Nostalgia, memories, healing, comfort, steady gain, pleasure and hardship. After hardship. Responsibility, harmony, alignment, healing and empathy. It's about healing the inner child. This year was all about the inner child. And we are completing programs, tasks, pattern breaking, bondage, breaking up bondages, breaking up soul ties. That's what's going on. And as you rip off the Clark Kent office outfit and you step into the big S for Superman or Superwoman on your chest, Super Soul, right? Used to call this channel Super Soul Skills because that's what I teach, Super Soul Skills. That is going to trigger others. It's going to cause discomfort, pain, upheaval, but that's not your problem. It's not your job to tiptoe around and make everybody else comfortable and be on eggshells and keep yourself diminished and small so that they feel okay. That's not what you're here to do now. In fact, your soul is demanding in the year that is to follow that you totally be limitless in how you express yourself and how you show up for yourself and how you decide who your real authentic self is in this new world, in this new life. There's no room for smallness in the 5D. The 5 of Swords. Sometimes the victory is not worth the price. Selfishness, conflict, aggression, argument, fear of failure, self-sabotage, anxiety, unexpected energy, conflict, movement and changes. So it's exactly what I said at the start of this call. I just jumped on here. It's probably 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I am exhausted. It's Christmas. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Yeah. But I just felt so inspired. This message is definitely, I am meant to share this message with you who's feeling it, who's connecting with the energy of this, okay? So sometimes the victory is not worth the price. Be aware that if you start conflict and quarreling with this person or with this situation, it's not worth it. That person is not ready to really look at themselves. They're not going to do the work. Their shadow is well and truly in defense mode. Don't waste your energy. Turn that energy back on yourself in a positive light and say, okay, what do I need to do now to make my life better? How can I improve my life right now? And instead of wasting it trying to inspire this person that you love to come around and to do the work and to wake up and smell the flowers, honey, it ain't worth it, because you cannot enforce change and growth on someone. You just can't. They're not there. They're in that river in Egypt called denial. And you're over here in the present moment. When they're ready, they'll come to you. Eventually that heavy coat they're wearing will get so itchy and uncomfortable and hot, they'll just kick it off and you'll be the first person they call when they pick up the phone. Until then, redirect your energy to you, to your heart. What is going on in your heart and soul? What do you need? Where are you going now into 2025? The light in me is here reflecting the amazing, powerful light in you. Go and connect with that and give the light to yourself first, my friend.